And welcome back, back where we left off last time in Factorio. We're going to get back to base. We're going to go get the receiving train station set up for our mine here. Potentially get the train running, and then at that point probably try to bring down the miners to finish up the mine. Because at that point we should have the miners ready for that. It shouldn't be too hard. Even if it needs to be, even if it means we need to come along, drop in some higher quality ones, because we do have some higher quality ones. Okay. Most of the way back to base. I think I hit one of the power poles there, that's why we have a little bit of damage on the tank apparently. One thing I could imagine we might want to improve in the tank is apparently improving its brakes. And one of the main reasons we ran back to base instead of just simply telling the bots to assemble the train stop is I have the train that I need to put in the train stop, so I need to physically get back to put the train in it. But yeah, I think even if we jury-rig this to run off of the current mine, it should be far faster than the old version. And of course we'll probably tear the old version out at that point if it's running. Of course, right now we'll still be back to, we're only running the first 5 sciences, still want the final science that we haven't queued up, but oh, that'll be fine. Oh. And I arrive, and that's the damaged train. Coming back with nothing? That's not what those are supposed to be doing. So we got coal, we got stone. Why does the copper train... How does the copper train run like it is correctly? Assume that's the copper train. There we go. Because it doesn't have a weight condition, which should be full cargo, please. There. It gets reloaded. That should at least go out and stop soon, maybe. Oops, that was a... Alright, here comes the swarm of bots back from the west to do all the orders we just placed. Okay, and if we come back in here, I'm gonna need more info than that. We need to figure out where it comes. Great. So that. And then I should be able to come in and grab that blueprint. The other blueprint. Iron 7. Oh, and what did I name that one over here? Seven. There we go. Okay. Engine. Wagon. Wagon. Engine is to add the station it's currently at, Iron 7. And it's to go to Iron 7, Iron Star at 7. Wait until full fuel. Empty cargo. Full cargo. Swap you to automatic. You won't go anywhere because, well, to be fair, the track is missing, so it obviously can't run with no track. Kind of one of those gimmies. Oops. Oh, we definitely need that piece of track. Oops, we got stuff getting attacked and damaged. I did not defend that coal mine. When you're in the foot, always feels like a longer run. When you're in the tank, it's maybe not as long, it feels like sometimes. Though the tank is rocket powered. Got my rocket powered tank. Acid almost got me there. Okay, so a lot of this may just simply get assembled by, because we do have this in the botnet, I think. Yeah. A lot of this should just get reassembled by the bots. Main botnet. This corner in particular, I think it needs more laser turrets. Just to protect itself a little bit better. Don't have any wall on me. Yeah, this was all assembled by botnet, so I'm running around, which is why some of it might not be being built by my botnet, my personal botnet. But I think the answer here is that the main botnet has already assigned bots to deliver all the bits. Just a matter of waiting for them to do it. Okay, now let's run back to base. We put up some defense turrets. That should more adequately check that place to its own detriment. And that's why you don't run along the railroad tracks, my friends. Train just comes zooming it. Very easily made of a pancake. In a couple seconds, let me go zoom in the other direction. Here it comes. Well, we can tell our base is very hungry for coal, apparently, because it's... I think that is the coal one going back and forth. Okay, it's not in a appropriate location anymore. We'll remove that one. Okay, so we got this set up, we got it all running. Let's actually plumb it into the network. So what type are you? You're steel. That's stone, stone. Yeah, so let's do the 2 stones first. Stones are pretty high throughput connections. Okay, so that's the 2 stones. That makes the bricks for our furnaces in this assembly section. Yeah, so that comes up into here. Why is that blue? Oh, that's steel. I think. No, that's stone as well? Okay. Underestimate how much stone we have. Okay, hopefully we'll have enough stone. We probably won't, but that one's stone as well. Okay. Alright, so that's probably not enough stone because we're sending stone to do 2 different things. But that'll get those 2 portions running, and now it's just alternating basically back between copper and iron for the rest of it, I think. So those are both copper. It's been a while since I built that part, so... Yep, nope, those are full belts of copper. So it's copper, copper. Those are coal. So have we filled the coal already, or is that different? That's the coal going in. Think, not sure. Okay, so that is the coal. Yeah, so that'll make the plastic. So we got copper, 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 then an iron. Secondly, with copper, 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 then an iron. So that means copper, 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 copper. That's the entire train worth of copper. Just to save on having to make more mines, which isn't really how it works, so I'm gonna basically intentionally throttle the base a little bit just because I don't want to more copper mines. We're gonna share more than we should. It's one of those I know this is gonna make a throughput problem. If we actually get the thing going up to full speed. We'll take it. Either way. Okay, this one should be iron. Yeah, iron. Then it's copper, copper again. Iron. Copper, copper again. And then we're really out of copper. Okay, so we probably are going to need to set up another copper train. Yeah. This next one, iron, that's 4 copper, then an iron. No, it's 2 copper iron, 2 copper iron. And we're on the iron, so that's iron. Then that means this is the copper. Iron, copper, iron, copper. Oh, don't tell me one of these is coal. Somewhere. Nope, there's the coal. Okay, so that's not too bad. The good thing I prepped a second thing of... Didn't just immediately assign everything coal-wise to the first place we saw coal going. Okay, so that's the coal, and we did copper, copper. And then you should be iron. Iron, iron, okay. Whoops. A little too far? Or... A little bit weird that it didn't delete it, a little bit weird in the way it deleted. boot some of this up. Okay, so that's the copper. Okay, so that's both copper. Whoops. Okay. So that's copper. Then that's the iron, because it's copper, iron. And then that makes you copper, means you're my iron. Second iron. And then that means copper, that's the iron. And to be fair, probably before this even really gets going for very long, we're going to find that this is obsolete, because I'm going to have to bring in the foundries. Alright, I haven't screwed it up. That should be tracks to get it where it needs to go. We got stuff being broken again. Far to the west. Okay, that's, while annoying, is at least telling me useful information. It means we need turrets over there. And the network does have walls, so we'll do some walls on the corner as well. The bots will handle the delivery of that. Okay, and then we still have more, of course. But I may try to jury-rig in once we've made sure that what we've got plumbed in is going to the right spots, because if it's going to the wrong spots, oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say, if it's going to the wrong spots. Just a bunch of oh dear. Okay, so coal's going to the right place, coal's going to the right place. We got an iron coming in on a copper belt. That's not right. Which means we got the copper coming in on the iron belt. Because of course we are. Okay, so you're wrong. And you're wrong. We got those swapped. Okay, so once that's all picked up, which will take sweet time to do, it's not too hard to reroute that so that goes the right way. A little annoying, but not too hard. I suppose I don't need to completely tear everything up. There's no stuff on the belts, right? So that comes along, that comes along. Yeah, so we're gonna have to take all that bit out, which is a little annoying. Just a little annoying. Yeah, that's probably a sign that I've done flip-flopping the entire way, and you can see that's iron, it should be copper. Yeah, that's iron, it should be copper. Let's just stop the insertion for a moment. get order going again, right? Oops. That's as much as we can put back in until let's come along and finish tearing it all out. So you should be copper. Okay, so we cut that one off. Of course, we didn't cut it off before it backed up into the furnaces. So it's in the furnaces. The whole stack needs to go. Okay. Seven and something jobs for the bots to do. Yeah, okay. To make this a little bit faster, I'm going to go find more construction bots to put in the network. There's another 50. Needless to say, this is going to insert a bunch of copper and iron into the network, so we can take advantage of that to some degree to buffer up some of the old network as supplies run out in it, or at least attempt to. I suppose that's a little bit of making the problem worse while making the problem better. We'll hope not have the stockpiles completely full up, I think. In theory, we need to do the same with the copper, but the copper belt isn't running fast enough yet. What's... Okay, entities being damaged is fine. Nope. Not good to see the construction robots. We'll hold on the last 7 if that's the case. I was hoping there'd be more in there, but the system trying to keep up with the laser dirt production has eaten all the batteries. We don't make enough batteries is what's going on. Okay, so we basically have to delete 3 belts of stuff and then rejigger a bit. So we're waiting for the belts to get removed, which takes quite a bit of time. We got hundreds of bots, but they got a decent distance to fly for a lot of the stuff. Might be able to accelerate a little bit by tossing a few... telling it to toss a few storage chests over there. If bots get to putting that in quick enough, we'll see. Looking at the time, this is probably where I should go ahead and put the part break in. So if you are watching on YouTube, there'll be another part up tomorrow because I'm going to record another part tonight. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm gonna keep playing. We're just gonna put a part break in, take a short break. And by take a short break, I mean I'm gonna let the bots do their thing while I take a break because the bots need to catch up. I made a mistake and then the bots have to clean up, and the bots have a lot of cleanup to do. So until the bots do that cleanup, there isn't actually much for me to do anyway. So I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go get a cup of tea. So until the next part, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. We'll catch you all in the next part. Whether the bots will even caught up by then is an entirely different question. So with that, bye for now.